I might just be racist towards the rabbits, but the white one looked cuter. Shoot me. Maybe that makes me a bunny racist. See that? That's different. Shoot me. What if it's actual torture? What if they actually torture her, though? What if for some reason the princess is the only one not being tortured? We're actually gonna do it. We're gonna have finally a character who's like, you guys are fucking brain dead. Don't tell me she actually gives in. Please, I need one character to be serious. You gotta be fucking how are they all so dumb? I have never experienced food craving to the point that I couldn't control myself. I want to feed the little bunny rabbits. You can't overfeed a rabbit with carrots, bro. At least not that low of an amount. If they would have brought in a black rabbit or another white rabbit, yes. But the caramel rabbit, I'm sorry to say, would not get to me. See, normally saying that type of stuff, you'd have people like, Miranda, you're going to get taken out of context. That's the difference between me and other content creators. I'll take myself out of context. We're not built the same. Oh! The bitch did take the bed. She said last episode she wasn't going to use it. This lying skank. We had a good run, didn't we? But I think we've reached Brandon's cancellation arc. I am indeed a racist. I preferred that white rabbit over the colored one. The thing is it's really funny, is if it would have been like black or anything other than that weird caramel brown, I think I too would have folded for petting bunnies to give up military secrets. But you know what, Torture Princess? You learn something new about yourself every day, don't you? I wonder how many people take that seriously and unironically think that. Could make for some interesting comments. But you know what to do, though. You got this far in the video. Make sure you drop a like, show your support. Subscribe if you're new, Randy. Ring that bell. And Patreon is where you're going to catch my full live reaction to this Torture Princess greatness and more, which also does help fund the channel and videos just like these. Now, I do have to not only expose myself, but expose this lying bitch. See, at the end of season 1, she was given this cot, this bed, right? Because all throughout season 1, the only thing really torturous about her life was the fact that she had a ball and chain always around her ankle, and she literally had nothing in her cell, meaning she would sleep on concrete. That's the most torturing thing about her life, not, oh my god, can you survive ginger pork or whatever else nonsense they try to feed her. So the fact that in the last episode, she talks about how she doesn't use the bed that the Demon Lord gave her. That she's gonna be the strong, independent woman. She'll defend her country's secrets till the cows come home. And what does this bitch do after the credits? She's sleeping in the goddamn bed. She lied to us, and that needs to be called out. Now, here's the thing. In the last episode, we got introduced to someone who has some interactions with the princess, cut her down at one point, no big deal. I was really hoping, man, they had a chance and they blew it. We could finally have someone who gets tortured and doesn't give in and just completely fucks with their head. Now, what they ended up doing is still enjoyable. She gets recruited to the demon army because she has nowhere to go. If you fail this mission to kill the demon lord, don't come back or we'll kill you. So she has a new place, which is fun. It'll be great content. But I was really hoping when they started doing the whole ginger pork nonsense that we would finally have a character be like, bruh, like, is it poison? Like, why do you think I would give up information just to eat some food right now? Like, I've been kidnapped for like an hour. I'm not starving yet. And what happened? She fucking did the princess thing. She immediately gave in. I will say I'm surprised because I thought every time they bring out the Iron Maiden, it's always going to be the bread. Like the first form of torture is always some like buttered bread. But either way, it is still very funny. And I just think it continues to flex just how wholesome the Demon Lord in this series is. Probably the best Demon Lord in any show, if we're being honest. Like, there's definitely some that are more intense and more intimidating, but when a guy can, like, when I think of him, I think of, like, two things. Like, how much he loves weeb culture, and how he'll say, hey, thank you for giving me information that would destroy and kill my enemies, but they're running a marathon of my favorite anime, so we can't do that. That is his core character, followed by, I love my family, and I get jealous of my wife because my daughter sometimes shows her more affection than me. But now there's a surprise third. It's basically any sort of lost, wounded animal or person I'm going to take under my wing and protect. You know, if the princess actually made it clear that she has nowhere to go home to, this man might unironically adopt the princess as his own daughter. I still don't know what I want to happen if they ever show what her dad is, like what he looks like, what he acts like. I don't know if I'd want them to go that both sides are actually wholesome. which I think would probably be the most satisfying, because at the end of the day, imagining both sides trying to kill the other side, but like actually not being that mean is actually really hilarious. But on the flip side, if the human dad is actually just the biggest bitch known to man, seeing him crush him would be actually really funny as a series finale. But either way, very enjoyable episode. I'd say definitely stronger than last week. There's a lot of like simple gags, like one of the forms of torture is they spend like 4 days or something crafting the ultimate metal escape toy because she keeps breaking all of them. And honestly, these things exist all over our own world, but it was really cool to see just such a little simple gag be used like this, which then ended up exposing Brandon as a racist. I don't know what it is, man. Like, the thing is, I've seen a lot of brown bunnies in my time, and I thought they cute. And you see this little thing? He's adorable as hell. The other rabbit just wasn't cute to me. I don't know why. Like, I'm not saying it's an ugly bunny, but it didn't do much for me. I don't know what it is. Like, I will say this. The one thing I'll say, it is cuter when the two bunnies are interacting with the demon lord than when that bunny was interacting with the princess. It wasn't doing the puppy dog eyes. It wasn't doing anything crazy. But I don't know. Is it just me or is the white one cuter? Show me. Here's the thing, though. When I was a wee lad, like 3, something like that, we had some bunnies outside in like cages or whatever, like big old cages. And we didn't have any white rabbits, damn it. They were all colored, and I loved them. Just this one can fuck off. I didn't like it. Also, there's one thing I want to highlight. I always was under the impression the princess could escape at any time, and I was wrong. See, here's the thing, right? So she does this like holy cross attack, which actually explodes the room. There's literally no damage to the bricks. So despite X being able to be stabbed into the ground effortlessly, I'm actually fairly confident she might not be able to escape her prison cell. Now, if you do remember in season 1, they've taken her to amusement parks, parent-teacher conferences, like she's been outside the cell, so she did want to run away, she could. But I guess more often than not, she couldn't escape even if she wanted to, unless she takes the nudity teleportation spell that one knight does from time to time, which is an insane thing to say. And for those who just decide to watch this video for some fucking reason, they might say, what the fuck is this show? And that is the correct answer. Everyone, it's been a good run. Probably getting canceled for my lack of bunny love for that colored one. But at the end of the day, I love everyone except that very specific rabbit for I don't know why reasons. But your thoughts down below. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around your Patrons where you can catch my full live reactions to all this Torture Princess nonsense and more. Also does help fund the channel, which is why I love to give video shouts to my patrons because they make these videos possible. So today we got David, Luke Brownfield, Devin Diego, and we also have Ashley Hawkham. So I appreciate the support. Please take care. Y'all have a good one.